Hi, welcome to For Flow with Chloe, where I already have some cards hunched to the table. Check out the wisteria over there, it's beautiful. Having some fabulous garden times in this lovely heat wave in the UK we're currently having. The first card out that I received was the Death card. But look at the magic swelling under her hand. Look at the peace on her face. I think this is a beautiful version of the Death card because it shows a serenity of being able to let go and be at peace with things. And we have these, the flowers are black, but they're growing. And there's this magic coming from the earth. The fact that it's coming out of the earth like some kind of portal, I think really matters as well. And we have the snow, of all these flakes of snow falling on the card as well. And snow only really happens in our kind of winter times, which we think of as times of sort of death for nature in a way. It's when, the trees stop growing, everything becomes dormant and takes a bit of a rest. So there's a message in that to find our rest, keep our peace, and trust it to transform from there. And the fact that that glow is coming out of the earth, I feel like grounding in and letting ourselves connect to the earth is where this peace and ability to rebirth. And we're also in Sun in Taurus season, which is all about grounding in and taking a slower pace and appreciating serenity. We then had 9 of Fire. I just want to draw your attention to all the eyeballs staring out of the woodland, while Lady here, Lady Bowman, with her hunting bow of fire, has but one eye. I always find that interesting on this card. The eyes represent a watchfulness, almost like a paranoia, like things have been rough and coming out of the darkness for so long on this poor lady that she only knows how to be watchful. She is on it and highly vigilant at all times from past traumas that have left her feel like she has lost her vision. That's what I get on this. But she's still got that fire inside. She's still got that fire. She's still got that courage. She's keeping on. She's keeping on going. She's not giving up. And I do like how we kind of have the poppies. Poppies are very symbolic here in the UK of the end of a war, and how something beautiful can blossom out of a wasteland, a war zone, how things can come to peace, and respecting those who have battled and wounded themselves for us. So this 9 of Fire card is about having come a long way through some hardships, and having this energy of watchfulness. One could even go as far as paranoia, but knowing that our lust for life has not died. Despite everything we've been put through, our zest, our fire, our passion is still there. And it's hard to kill the passion of a person like that, no matter what you throw at them. Then we get the Magician. Again, this one's quite a fiery magician. Look at the big fireball coming out of her hand. The snake, very transformational. The snake sheds its skin, and it's followed by the Death card as well, which is a card of transformation. It's not a card, you know, it is a card of endings, but it's a piece of endings in order to bring about a new beginning. Transformation. Snakes transform when they shed their skin, and they are a symbol of that. And this lady is shooting her fire out of her hand. She also has this big, like, bulb in the front of the card in the foreground. She's got strong earth, like she's guarded with this pentagram on the floor. She is weaving her magic. The Magician draws from all 4 suits of the arcana. The earth, the fire, the water, and the air. She's got her sword for the air, but it's back over her shoulder. She's not wielding it at anyone. It's like, it's over her shoulder, like, I've got this, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use my fire from within. This bow here on this card is made of fire. She's not dropped it. I mean, she's not using it, she's dropped it. She's got it ready, but she's not actually shooting it at anyone. And in this Magician card, she's got all her elements. She's working all her elements. She's making, you know, she's using her fire to make new things grow. It's like she's drawing. She's being the sun to that bulb there to make it blossom. And she's using that fire from within. She's got the wand there as well at the front, that staff with the orb on it. Her wings as well. And her little horns. Earth, horns, wings. And then she's got her cup in the background. She's not forgotten about her emotions. She's protecting them. She's still a bit guarded, but they're there. And she's using it all. But she knows what really to protect is her emotions. The Magician is about, like, weaving all of it together to make our own magic and to transform things. We need to dig deep into all of our areas of life, skills, feelings, all of it. Meld it, transform it, and use our unique magic to regrow ourselves, regrow our intention, regrow our spirit. Invest our magic into our new beginning with that drawing of the magic about the earth, the magic of the abundance of what the earth gives back to us. And we have 5 of air, overcoming the little demons. And here we've got lots of little shadow dragons, and she's almost like laughing them away here. So and the woman in the background in the white, the little fairy, is feeding them, taming them, while the other lady just laughs. And again, we've got all these flowers and this pod of like fire in the belly. It's like I laugh at you. Like I tame my issues, I tame my problems. I see you And where maybe I fed into you, I now know I have tamed you, and now I just laugh at you. Because I know I've got my big fireball, got my big bow of fire, got my big fireball coming out my hand, got my big pod of fire, my creation, what I'm creating for myself out of my raw passion that you cannot mess with. And we have the Two of Air, very still between these two black crows and this whipping wind. The crows flying in two different directions. The crows of two different messages, two different choices. But look at the roots. Look how she's rooted. That's how she stays strong. Between these flustering, blustering energies, you may have felt in confusion and two minds about something for a while. But we need to root in, ground in, and just sit in it. Sit in it, stand strong in it, until one becomes clear. Find your peace within the indecision and root in until one becomes clear from your own ability to sit with it. Which one causes the least discomfort to sit with? The answer to it is going to be from your intuition, from the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups. She has the hummingbird. She is at peace. She's got the pearls. And the hummingbird brings the nectar from above the tides. And she's got her magical cup from below the tides. As above, so below. Again, I'm getting that kind of magician vibe of as within, so without, as above, so below, like weaving the energies of within and like internal, external, and bringing the nectar back to ourselves by grounding in. And you know, the mermaid has the ability to go right deep down beneath the tides, beneath the layers of the water, the things, the unseen, and access all of that information that as land dwellers do not have. But she can also come up and she can surface for air, and she can make use of all of the creatures of the land also. You know, she's intuitive. She pulls up the messages from the subconscious to bring them to the land, to bring them into light. The secrets, the wisdom of the bottom of the ocean into light. So we need to use our intuition also to know how to make this choice, to know how to silence these little dragons, and to spark our magic. That's where the message is going to come from. Our intuition, and it's only going to come from standing still and rooting in to the earth. Again, on this card, hummingbird at the top, bringing the nectar. And we have the Ten of Water, and again, mermaid. She is bringing the message from the deep to the land dwellers to bring all the nectar. Look at the double rainbows as well. I mean, look at all the freaking hope. Really small there. Look at all the hope on that card. We've got a dragonfly, again, transformation. We've got the lilies, like the lotusy lilies, like emerging from the depths, an opening. emerging from, you know, the dirt and the muck at the bottom of the riverbed, lake, to transform into something beautiful. And we have the mermaid bringing the beauty and the wisdom from the bottom of the dirty subconscious depths to bring the message to the people. And they're having the bestest of times, those two folk, look. And this is very much about emotional celebration, emotional completion, rejoicing, feeling like not just our cup is full, all our cups are full. Our emotional wishes have been granted. Mwah, beautiful. Who doesn't want that? Then we have the Page of Air. And I just want to draw your attention back to these crows here. You know how it's like the two crows going in two different directions? Grounding in. Well, on the Page of Air, the lady has got the one crow. And she's inviting it in. And our air cards, what would be our swords in most of the decks, are our sort of eurekas, our mental clarity, our realization. And our page is like our most junior ranking of them. So it's a very new realization of something. And like I said, the messages from the subconscious being brought up to land about this indecision. And so it's coming to some sort of epiphany, some sort of realization. And we've got that one crow tamed. It's landing on our hand. It's inviting in the right choice. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Fate. Always meant to be. Balance. Perfect harmony between the upper and the lower. I don't know if you can see the dark shadow side and the upper light side. And so we have this quite Libran vibe about this Wheel of Fortune. And it's like trusting that the universe is going to provide, trusting yourself to know your intuition and take that gamble on yourself, but from a rooted, grounded place, from listening to yourself, not listening to others, listening to yourself. Because Libra can have a problem with individuality and standing their own ground for their own right within themselves. Like they tend to value their self-worth often on the relationships they have with others. And the answer will not come to you, and you will not find balance necessarily from the word of others. It needs to come from yourself. The true balance here, the true alchemy of the magician, the true magic, the true indecision to be resolved is within yourself. It's about trusting in yourself and listening to yourself and knowing that you can guide yourself and the universe will guide you and you've got your own back. Beautiful. And then we get the Empress. And if that is not a fertile mother of blossoming manifestation, new beginnings, and hope and satisfaction, I don't know what is. We've got the pregnant lady, new beginnings, birthing something, the hares, the rabbits, They're white, so it's very innocent. It's very fresh, it's very new, and rabbits always are fertility and new beginning and new life. And then there's just like a gazillion flowers all around her. Blossoming, something blossoming, something growing. And the Empress is very, very balanced and at one with herself and at one with nature. At one with the seasons, at one with the cycle, the wheel of fortune. At one with her inner and outer world. When we are pregnant, we have very much inner and outer things going on. We have new life literally growing within us. This is our dreams and our truth and our manifestations growing within us. And then we get the Four of Fire, which is this like portal energy on this. It's very like, you know, we've got people being born out of cocoons, little magical fire fairies being born out of cocoons. What gets more magical than that? Not sure. And so it's going back to this spark, this inner fire, this fire in the belly, this big fire pod. Not letting our fire die, even through battles, that fiery bow. That's shooting the fire out of the hand, like drawing the magic up out of the ground with our magical fireball hand. On here where she's inviting the crow and she's got that big fireball of the sun behind her head. We've got like volcanoes on this one, like explosions. I mean, that can be quite like disastrous in one way. But it just shows how much of an explosion of new life, of new, fresh, like inspiration and vitality, this new, fresh vitality about our life, about ourselves, about our dreams, about things, you know, coming in for us. It's amazing, this transformation. I mean, we started with a card of letting go in order to transform, and not really letting go of our inner fire to overcome the things to get us here to this transformation. It's just beautiful. I'm going to take one more from the Enchanted Vohaxa. That one wants to come out. Hanged Man. That's a beautiful card. Answers to this might come up in your dreams. And it goes back to that, to get here, this rebirth, and to listen to our intuition. Like, tip it on its head, tip our energy on its head and let it all sink down the other way to the crown chakra. Let it all flow from the sacral chakra, our fire, up through the body into our head to let it realize. And it's a pause. And what really interests me as well on this is we were talking about overcoming those little demons, choosing the crow and then like taming the crow and being torn between two crows, and like this little lady here on this card, the little one feeding them, taming the demons in white with the wings. This lady in white, she's being held by the feet, what looks like one of those dragons. It's taming your demons, your inner demons, in order to come into balance and embrace this wheel of fortune. Tame that dark side, tame those crows. Appreciate that you're one with it. It's all part of you. Process it, transform it, alchemize it with the Death card and the Magician. Do some meditations, do some walking on the grass Grounding in, and then do some meditation, and I feel like some things are going to come to you in your dreams. Trusting in that subconscious. The Hanged Man is very Neptunian and about the subconscious and sitting in things. Beautiful. And then I'm going to take from the Beltane deck, Seasons of the Witch. On the bottom, just to let you know, we have Wildcat. Be still and tune in, Hanged Man. There is something afoot lurking alongside you. Lurking alongside you. That feels very like your dreams following you around, but you're too afraid to see them. Don't dare believe in them, which is very like this watchful card. Ooh, dare to dream. Oh, I've got two. And this card is stalking us. If you've been watching my other readings, we have Cow again. It's all about Taurus season and stillness, rebirth, nurturing, blossoming, abundance. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. It's very the Empress. This like mother of milk, this mother of nurture, this virtuous nurture of yourself. Grounding in. You've got little bees in the background on both of those as well, bringing the nectar. Got the hummingbirds on the others, bringing the nectar. And then we get Phoenix, fiery. Back to those fire cards, with the 9 of fire, and the Magician even with the fireball on it, and the 4 of fire here. Summoned. Your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. And if that is not a rebirth card, transformation, death card, through your inner fire, not letting go of your fire while wandering through the harsh battles of the woodlands where you're feeling attacked and paranoid, you know, nurturing those little demons in order to bring it all together. Yeah, the message is clear. You will rise from the ashes. You will have your new beginning. Find your fire, nurture that fire. You know, often a fire just goes out if it's not tended to. And expand the flame of your soul. And believe in it, invest in it, feed it, nurture it. And you'll have your new beginning. You'll transform. And that's the reading, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching For The Flow with Chloe.